teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? He's got room to run. That picks up a 1st down. A spotted at the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Tar Heels offense is on the move now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense.
comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's caught. It's Frazier. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick pass, the catch is made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And completion makes it 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Duke.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
You know, A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
We'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the move now. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And the Tar Heels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 3rd and 1. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. 1st down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down here. becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled it at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's complete. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4 fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He's looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Sooners are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. The ball is caught. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on the third down play? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Caught quickly. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
With the first down from the 17, a more comfortable position for this offense now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a good throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Good throw, catch made. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. In a throw again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
This was the last game we saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy. Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
31, North Carolina, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. Touchdown, UNC. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimate.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out of the 28.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. So we hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the market.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Now it's third and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hunt over the middle. It's Duke. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Pounding away with the run game. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So if we get the field goal attempt, they'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. A solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Duke. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tie the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
They knock through the BAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter.
North Carolina, 37.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.